Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between mountains and a river, lived a kind-hearted boy named Tom. Tom loved to draw and paint, but he didn't have many supplies. His family was poor, and they could hardly afford enough food, let alone art materials. One day, while exploring the forest near his home, Tom stumbled upon an old, hidden cave. Inside, he found a beautiful paintbrush lying on a rock. The handle was made of wood, and the bristles were soft and perfect. Excited, Tom took the paintbrush home. Tom soon discovered that this was no ordinary paintbrush. Whenever he painted something, it came to life. If he painted a bird, it would fly out of the paper. If he painted food, it would appear warm and ready to eat. Tom was overjoyed and began using the brush to help his family and neighbors. He painted food for the hungry, clothes for the needy, and toys for the children. Word of Tom's magic paintbrush spread quickly, and soon a greedy and cruel king heard about it. The king wanted the paintbrush for himself, so he sent his soldiers to take it from Tom. The soldiers arrived at Tom's house and demanded the paintbrush. Tom refused to give it to them, knowing that the king would use it only for selfish purposes. Angry, the soldiers took Tom to the king's palace. The king tried to bribe Tom with gold and jewels, but Tom still refused. Furious, the king locked Tom in a dark dungeon and took the paintbrush for himself. The king tried to use the paintbrush, but no matter what he painted, nothing came to life. The king was puzzled and demanded Tom tell him how to make it work. Tom, thinking quickly, told the king that the paintbrush only worked for those with a pure heart and good intentions. The king didn't believe Tom and continued to paint. He painted a large pile of gold, but nothing happened. Frustrated and furious, the king gave up and threw the paintbrush back to Tom. As soon as Tom touched it, the paintbrush glowed, and he knew he could use it again. Tom painted a door on the dungeon wall, and it appeared in real life, allowing him to escape. He ran back to his village, bringing the magic paintbrush with him. The villagers welcomed Tom back as a hero, and they all celebrated his return. Tom continued to use the paintbrush to help others, always using it with a kind heart and good intentions. The greedy king, having learned his lesson, left Tom and the village in peace. And so Tom and his village lived happily ever after, with the magic paintbrush bringing joy and goodness to all. The moral of the story is that true magic lies in kindness and a good heart, and that greed and selfishness only lead to unhappiness.